Good morning, everybody. This is Jackie, the owner of Mountain Life Fitness, and we are going to do a short cycle this morning. So I've been doing short cycles. Did one last week, doing it this week. The week before I did cycle and abs. Next week I'll do another cycle and abs. And perhaps the one after that I'll do a cycle circuit. We'll see how that might work for those of you that have your trainers at home or you have an indoor group cycle. I'm going to talk about the format today. So our short cycle, again, you may not be able to see this, but I'm just going to run through the profile. The profile will include your steady state block, which is 2 series of constant speed flats. Those are 85, 90, 95, and then 100, 100 plus. So instead of using your load to increase intensity here, you're going to use your speed. So it's the same concept, though. We want to see the heart rate come up a beat or two each time that we increase the speed. And then you have 3 climbs with load up, so that's a load up drill right there. So that's your steady state block. Your high intensity interval training will be 2 series of 20-40 hill sprints. So 20-second all out hill sprints with 40-second recoveries. And then you have 5 crest of the hill. So what we're going to do is start with a constant speed flat. You've got 3 back-to-back climbs, each with load ups and their own crest. Then we'll come downhill and hit that second constant speed flat. And then the final 2 hills are going to have hill sprints. So those are 20-40s. Crest, 20-40, and finish off with a crest there at the end. Alrighty, guys. So let's get rocking and rolling here. And all right, go ahead and hit that start button and have a great ride this morning. All right, so let's bring that cadence on up, 85 to 100. Turn up your load and find a flat road with a big gear. Just get yourself prepared for your ride this morning. Psychologically, physiologically, release any expectations from the outside. This is your time, guys, yeah? You want the head and neck, natural extension of the spine, shoulders rotated back and down. And the spine nice and long, so you really want to maintain that long spine throughout. You want to feel heavy down in the saddle. Feet flat and parallel to the ground, toes touching the insoles of your shoes. And just getting ourselves prepared for the ride. Let's accelerate by 5 RPMs. Isolate your right leg. Let it pull the left one around. Just waking up both sides of the body. Switch it over to the left side, all left leg. Good, good. Then equivalent emphasis, right and left. Just remain on the flat for about 30 more seconds. And then gradually bring your heart rate to the base of the target heart rate zone. 1 to 2 RPEs of very light to light exertion. And land at the top of zone 1 by the time we complete your workout, your warm-up, sorry. That's it. Haven't completed the workout yet. Just got started, yeah? All right. So let's drop that pedal speed on back, 70 to 80. Then turn up your load and create a hill for yourself, yeah? Here you may want to push a little further back in the saddle so you can recruit the glutes and hamstrings. Feel heavy in the front of your pedal stroke, light in the back as you pull through. Upper body laterally displacing in response to that increase in load. Yeah? So just feeling that hill. Best way to warm up for climbing is to climb at a lower intensity level, yeah? Good, good. Now walk on out of that saddle. Body weight down in the pedals. You want the hip, knee, and ankle joint straight line over your crank. You want to be hinged from the hip joint. Long spine, top of head to tailbone, straight as an arrow. Upper body in that horizontal plane. Right-left distribution of body weight. Loose grip with the fingers. And just feel the nose of that saddle brush against your sit bones with every down phase of your pedal stroke. Creating perfect circles at your feet. No beginning, no ending. Just remember that each time we ride a different profile. Yeah? So every week those profiles change, just like they do here at the club. We'll be together soon, guys, but in the interim, we've been having a great time working out together, either via all of our videos, which we should have about 24 at your disposal by now, as well as our Zoom classes, yeah? Now let's flip back in the saddle. Reduce your load enough to go about 80. Sit up nice and tall. Deep inhale here, palms forward. Exhale, pull in strong to the body. And do that again. Deep inhale and exhale. Pull the arms up, open up your chest. Interlace fingers, knuckles away, shoulders down, chin to chest. Bring the head back to neutral, drop the arms down, big shoulder rotation. Forward up, halfway back and down, just loosen up neck and shoulders. Should be nice and warm by now, guys. I'm ready to start working. So we're gonna begin with a flat road. And most of the time when we perform a flat, I give you a range, like 85 to 110. Here we're gonna be real precise. So I want you to bring your cadence on up to 85. Create a flat road with a big gear. And then remember, we're going to utilize the speed here to increase our intensity. So I should see the heart rate come up a beat or two each time I increase speed, yeah? If that's not happening, then that is a load issue. So there you would need to tap up your load a little bit, yeah? All right. So we've got 85 here. Yeah? So 85 is basically 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah? And it's not an easy drill from the perspective, not just of intensity over time, but also just trying to sustain a specific cadence, yeah? Really holding it there. That takes a lot of practice, yeah? So a lot of training. So we're going to work our way up to the top of zone 2, to your threshold 1. That first point where you really start to notice a change in your respiration. Yeah? Now let's bring that cadence on up to 90. So pull it on up. Yeah? So you got that 90 RPMs. And just hold it right there. So if it feels super easy, it is super easy. Yeah? Perception's reality. So there you might want to tap up that load a little bit. So you feel like you've got a big gear. That means every turn of the crank is causing that wheel to rotate and go in the farthest distance in the shortest period of time. Yeah? So just hold it at 90. Following breath in and out. Should be getting close to the top of zone 2 right now. Again, starting to notice a change in respiration. How we test for that in our program here at Mountain Life Fitness is we perform the top test. And usually that threshold 1 test is 8 minutes. And we get to the point when we're reciting the Pledge of Allegiance where we have to take a breath after every few words. And that tells us that we've achieved our threshold 1. Then we correlate that with our heart rate number. All right? And we know that also lands us at the top of zone 2. Usually a heart rate around 70%. Now let's bring those cadences up to 95. So bring it on up. That's it. So hold your ground. If you want to be in arrow position, this is when you would be in arrow. You're not an arrow when you're climbing. Yeah? You wouldn't do it on a road bike. You don't do it in here. Yeah? So 95 RPMs. Stay with it. Pull, kick, and drive. Yeah? That's it. Just hugging the road. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah? If you don't have a cadence meter, you can follow my legs in terms of cadence. Yeah? Now let's bring it on up to 100 RPMs, guys. Just flat out fast right now. No freewheeling. Heavy in your saddle. Control that 47-pound flywheel if you're on a Le Mans Roadmaster. A lot of the other Enduro Group cycles, the wheels are a little lighter than that. Yeah? Regardless, we want to control the wheel. Good, good. So feel that road. You achieved your threshold 1. Yeah? Got all those joints nice and lubricated. So you're ready to hit it harder now. Now what I want you to do is choose a number above 100 and go to your number now. Yeah? Find your number above 100 and then just stay there. Yeah? Count those sides like pistons on an engine, wheels on a locomotive. Commit to your number, guys. That's it. Good, good. That's it. Stay with it. Pull, kick, and drive. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Stay on it. Good, good. Now begin to taper off. So drop pedal speed back 70 to 80. Let's turn up your load and create our first hill today, post warm-up. So 70 to 80 cadence. Pull, push, and sweep. This is where that upper body laterally displaces. This first drill, we'll have 5 load-ups. Then we'll crest the hill. All of our crests will be 30 seconds on this series of climbs. During the hill sprints, the crest will be 20 seconds because that's the interval drill. Yeah? That's it. So if you're following my legs, I'm doing about 70, 71. Yeah. I like to pedal a little bit slower in that 70 to 80 and make sure that I've got enough load on the wheel. Speaking of which, we've got a load up here. Again, you get 5 of these. We want to move ourselves to about mid to high zone 3 during this climb. Yeah? So, going to go from 75 to 80% heart rate. Right now, you should be able to say your name and telephone number in one breath. Yeah? Check in with posture, make sure those shoulders are relaxed. Spine is nice and long. Chest is open. Got that laser focus on this hill. Feel that wheel underneath you and feel the hill underneath the wheel. Yeah? That's it. Make that connection. Pull, push, and sweep. Visualize the entire pedal stroke. Hip flexors pulling those thighs up. Quadriceps extending the leg at the knee joint. Glutes and hamstrings. Pulling that leg back into hip extension. Hamstrings pulling the lower leg into flexion. Calf muscles finishing the job. Gastrocnemius pulling that heel to the back arc of the pedal stroke. Next load up. Again, these are micro adjustments, just enough to cause an increase in heart rate of 1 to 2 beats. And what you'll notice is that there's a bit of a delay. Yeah? So you'll load up a little bit and it'll take a couple seconds for that heart rate to respond. Yeah? That's also true during hill sprints. So it really isn't going to do you a lot of good to focus on your heart rate when you're going all out. All out's all out. You're going to look at that heart rate. The second the interval's over, glance at it then. And then the heart rate starts to plummet. The fitter you are, the faster you will recover. Yeah? So that you can, say, okay, I was 169 heart rate when I was sucking wind. Good to know, but the reality is you're sucking wind. That's the goal. Next load up. We have 2 more to go, and then we're going to stand and sprint to crest. Yeah? So we use that visual of cresting the hill, and then we lighten the load on the descent. You cannot coast on a fixed gear bike, but we simulate it, yeah? So you feel that rhythm of your breath, heart being dictated. Yeah, yeah. Good. Next load up. We got one to go, guys. Visualize the top of the hill. Get that head edge where you visualize each of these drills and skills. So the skill is a climb. The drill is a load up drill. Yeah? Good. Last load up. Get ready in 10. Be a standing sprint if you're able. We'll do 30 seconds in duration. 4, 3, and go. 30 seconds to the top, guys, yeah? Drive those thighs straight up. Full on attack of the hill. Stay close to that bike. And just power through. Everything you've got in those legs, lay it on the line and bring it on. Here's your 10 seconds. Make your move, guys. High zone 5. All out, all in, all day. Pull, hump, drive. Now hit your saddle, reduce your load, and come down that hill. Great job. Flush those legs out. So 3 rolling hills here. So you just finished one. We'll get ready for the next climb. We're going to be high zone 3 when we land. Heart rate 75 to 80%, 4 to 6. RPE, somewhat hard to heavy exertion. Now hit the trough. Drop your pedal speed back to 70 to 80. Load it up, create that hill. Remember this high zone 3 climb. And stand and climb if you're able. We have 5 load ups here. Yeah. That's it. So 70 to 80 cadence. Pull thighs high from the front of the hip. Right up in towards those handlebars. Loose grip, guys. Relax shoulders. Yeah? Now, if you're unable to stand for whatever reason, then you're going to perform this seated. Yeah? And we spend about 90% of our time in the saddle anyway, both in indoor group cycling as well as on a road bike. But we do like to stand if we're able. Indoor group cycles are designed to handle standing positions. And I don't believe most trainers can manage these standing. I could be wrong, there could be some out there, but from my knowledge, you're going to spend your time in the saddle. It's not going to feel real controlled standing. And you want to be safe. Yeah? Put that a load up here. All right. So creating the steeper hill, you're the architect of your own terrain. Yeah? Make sure both those legs doing their job, not just that dominant side. Yeah? Good, good. Feel that hill underneath your wheel. Valley floor disappearing beneath you. Yeah? Next load up. So each load up causing a corresponding increase in heart rate of 1 to 2 beats. Should be able to say name and phone number in one breath still. Yeah? Very aware of your breathing though. You have a good sweat going on about now. Yeah? That's it. Mind and body inextricably linked. Wherever that mind goes, the body follows. So be and remain in this moment. Today, Friday, April 10th, 2020. Yeah? You good? Next load up. So heart rate's up 3 to 6 beats. Strengthening those legs. Yeah? That's it. The bigger the range of motion, the better. Pull from the front of that hip. That's your axis of power. Yeah? So you really want to pull straight up toward the handlebars. You create those perfect circles at your feet. No beginning, no ending. You're seated. You're creating elliptical shapes with your pedal stroke. Standing, those perfect circles. Yeah? Next load up. Again, load ups are always optional. And you want them to be relatively small in increment. Now we want this to be progressive overload. Stress the body, adapt, stress again, and adapt again. Very important training modality. Yeah. Good. Next load up, guys. Got one to go. Feel that hill. Own it every turn of the crank. Pull those heels through the back arc of the pedal stroke, nice and deliberately, keeping it smooth and fluid. No dead spots. Yeah. No hesitation on the down phase of that pedal stroke. You got that smooth right-left distribution of body weight. If you were on your road bike, if you move in the bike, here you cannot because the bike is stationary, so you move, yeah? Last load up. The heart rate's up 5 to 10 beats. We're getting ready for a crest. Yeah? So visualizing the top of the hill. Get ready in 10. And go 4, 3, and go to the top, guys, yeah? There are no obstacles in your way. It is all you here. That's it. You're just nailing that hill, crushing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Crank it up there. Here's your 10. Make your move. Come on. You got this, guys. Be strong. Be that champion. Pull, pull, pull. Hit that saddle, reduce your load, and come down the hill. Awesome work, guys. All right. We've got one more steady state hill coming up. Good time for a sip of water. Wipe that sweat off to dissipate the heat. The reason we grip so much on a stationary bike is there's little, if any, evaporation of that sweat because we're not moving through the air. So a lot of times people will think that that means that they're working harder than perhaps they would be in another type of class format. And hit that trough, drop your pedal speed way back. 70 to 80s, turn up your load and create a seated climb. But in truth, in most other formats, you are moving the body, yeah? So, consequently, there's gonna be some air moving across the skin, and that's gonna help dissipate the heat. That's what sweat's about. And that sweat will evaporate and keep your body as cool as possible. Stationary bike in an air-conditioned room, 68 degrees, and right now it's at 66 in here. Yeah? Don't have any of those outdoor conditions. No birds, bats, bees, traffic, gravel, potholes. Yeah. And here you just get to concentrate on your form and technique on that bike. So we're going to move into low zone 4 now, guys. We're crossing over into low zone 4, maybe 80-85% heart rate. So getting this heart rate way up. 5 to 6 RPEs. Yeah, of heavy exertion. Yeah, and we know it. So able to say name telephone number in 2 breaths. So name in one, take a breath, phone number in the other. Now we're starting to feel a bit uncomfortable as we move out of zone 3. We train with those zones developed by Sally Edwards and her other brilliant cohorts there. We use our training zones. You can't see it in the shot, but we have the chart on the wall, and our Bike Fit cards on the back side have zones, heart rates, and RPEs. So you know right where you're at. Right now you know your 70 to 80 cadence. You know your heart rate should be 80-85%. You know your RPE should be 5 to 6. And you know you're in the basement of zone 4. Yeah? That'll load up here. Now once we get into zone 4, it's very difficult to keep adding load, yeah? We don't want to be at our threshold 2 quite yet. So we're going to hang out down here and low to mid-zone 4. Check in with posture, shoulders relaxed, long spine, chest open, yeah? Pull, push, and sweep. Pull those legs up from the front of the hip, push out like you're pushing a foot plate and a leg press machine. Let your heels suspend, and then scrape it back, sweep it back there like you're scraping that gum off the bottom of your shoes. Yeah? Next load up. Then very small. All those micro adjustments. Might see the cardiac drift a little bit here, so heart rate will drift up as that body gets warmer and warmer. We become very efficient. We're like a furnace right now, yeah? Pull up, push out, sweep through, yeah? Own it every minute, every mile, every turn of those cranks. Repeating, I can because I will, and I will because I can, yeah? Good. That's it. Nice big range of motion, big muscle masses. Next load up. Oh yeah. Heart rate's up, maybe 3 to 4 beats from when we began this third climb. This is your last steady state climb this morning. Yeah? And if you're going to perform this workout, this ride, more than once a week, make sure it's on non-consecutive days. Yeah? And you can do this ride 2 or 3 times a week if you like. And then of course next week it will change. You'll have another profile. And again, next week I'm probably going to film a cycle and abs, which is the long ride. This ride is actually the cycling segment of a boot camp format. And that's why we call it short cycle. Next load up. Okay. So maybe heart rate's up another, like I said, 3 to 4 beats. Not a lot of matches to burn. Yeah. Good. Pull, push, and sweep. Breathe and pedal. Yeah? Upper body coming along for the ride, guys, yeah? That's it. So we are getting ready to crest this hill shortly. We've got one more load up. Yeah? So get that final load up on. Visualize the top of this hill and get yourself prepared. It will be a standing sprint if you're able. Get ready in 10. Get that adrenaline pumping. And 4, 3, and go. 30 seconds. Charge it right up the hill. Stay close to your bike. Make yourself small. And just tear it up, guys. Come on. That's it. Keep building that speed. Quick right left distribution of body weight. Turn those cranks as fast as you can. Accelerate throughout the exertion, 10 seconds. Make your move, big push. Come on. That's it. Suck and win is your only goal here, guys. Push that body. Hit your saddle, reduce your load, and come down the hill. 85, 110. Awesome work. Flush the legs out. Get ready to hit this second and last constant speed flat. Heart rate, 80 to 92%. Yeah, 5 to 8 heavy to very heavy exertion. Mid to high zone 4. Hit your flat. Now I need you to bring that cadence back down to about 85. Yeah? And as soon as you find it, then load up to match it. You want a big gear on there so that it is meaningful. Yeah? Remember where you're at. Mid to high zone 4. Probably on, around, or about that threshold 2, getting close to it. So if the heart rate starts plummeting here, that is a load issue. So correct it, guys, yeah? Sometimes you just have to keep adjusting till you find that sweet spot. Yeah? Good. Now upper body's quiet here. It's not that you're trying to freeze the upper body. You just want to relax the shoulders. This is a leg event. Yeah? Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah? Shoulders relaxed down. Long spine, chest open. Not be able to say your name or your phone number in one breath. But furthermore, you don't really want to talk. Yeah? Get to that point, we want all of our energy concentrated on getting us to the finish line. Yeah? Now bring the cadence on up to 90. So 90 RPMs, find it, and then just sit right on it, yeah? That's it. Just stay right there. Pull, kick, and drive. To be breathing heavy, sweating. That's not happening, particularly the respiration element. That's load, guys. Now if your legs are tired, that's definitely going to impact your performance on the bike. So if you're having one of those low energy days with your lower body there, just address it, yeah? May not be able to put as much load on as a result. You have a heavy leg day yesterday or the day before, legs might be tight and sore. If that's the case before you ride, great time to use your myofascial release. Yeah? Pull out that foam roller or the stick, and roll out that lower body. Now bring it on up to 95. 95 RPMs. Yes. And hold it there. Yeah, yeah. Not unusual with our Le Mans Rev Masters. When you start to accelerate, you'll tend to overshoot your number. If while we're at that number, so while we're at 95, you keep going up to 98 or 100, then you need to touch up your load. Conversely, if you're struggling to sustain 95, you may have a touch too much. So make those adjustments. You are the motor on that bike. Yeah, you're 100% in control of that bike. Yeah. Now bring it on up to 100, guys. Yeah. Let's go. Inner thighs close to the nose of the saddle. Pull those thighs straight up towards the chest. Yeah. And hold it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Good, good. Stay with it. Following breath in and out, you be breathing heavy here and uncomfortable. Sitting at your threshold 2 on the brink, on the edge of becoming winded. Yeah? All right, now I want you to choose a number above 100, perhaps a little higher than the last time, yeah? Go to your number now and hold it there, guys. So once you achieve it, commit to it, yeah? Stay with it. Own your number. No backing off of it. Just stay right there. Yeah? Should be very uncomfortable here, but you're going to do this. I've seen you do it. I've got faith in you. Have that confidence and faith in yourself. You guys are all champions. Yeah? Stay with it. Good, good. Now drop that pedal speed way back, guys. We're going to start climbing. We've got 2 hill sprints here, so 2 series of hill sprints. First series, there's 5. Second series, there's 5. Yeah? So load it up. We'll go a wee bit over today just so we can get these sprints in. Yeah? So if you're short on time, just do one of them. One of the series. Remember, it's 20 seconds all out. They'll be seated to standing on this first round. Gonna go high zone 4 to high zone 5. Getting ready. 4, 3, and go. 20 seconds. Charge it up the hill. Power through it, guys. Come on. Feel that power. Make it awesome, guys. Yeah, right here. Come on, dig in a little deeper. Give me that 1% more. Pull, pump, drive, slow it back down. Back to your base cadence. Active recovery. Yeah. All right. So you got 40 seconds to recover, and you should need the full 40. There's a 1 to 2 exertion to recovery ratio. Yeah? And so the shorter the duration of the exertion, the higher the intensity. The quicker you've got to be charging. Get ready in 10. 4, 3, and hit it. 20 seconds, blast up this hillside, guys. It's explosive. Strength and speed combined. Come on, throw thighs straight up, guys. That's it. You've got this. Be strong, come on. Crush the hill, pull, pull, slow it down, back to base cadence, well done. Back to 70 to 80. Good, good. So paying back that oxygen debt should take you the full 40 seconds to fully recover. If you're recovered in 10 seconds, you're just not working hard enough. Conversely, if you're not recovered in 40, you may be pushing a little hard, a little too hard. So if you want to make those adjustments, every day is different and everyone is different. Get ready in 10. Now, high zone 4 to high zone 5, and 4, 3, and go. Come on, bolt. Right up the hill. No holding back, no looking back, guys. Yeah, yeah. It's in there. Unleash that power within you. Make sure you're using both of those legs, not just that dominant side. Come on. Throw thighs straight up. Pull, pull. Slow it back down, back into your base cadence. 70 to 80. Yeah? 2 to go. Like I said, we're going to go a little over our time today. So when I finish these last 2, you could be done right then if you wanted to be. Yeah? Remember that 35 minutes does not include warm up or cool down. It's just the ride segment. So I thought I'd give us a little bonus today. Get ready in 10. Yeah? 4, 3, and go. 20 seconds, come on. Dig in deep. Yeah? Unleash that champion within you. We all have one. Good, good. Come on. Shoot right up the hill like an arrow. Go, go, go. That's it. Pull, pull. Slow it back down, back to base cadence. Good job. All right. Alrighty, guys. One more in this series. You're gonna use it to press. Shoulders down, long spine. Chest open. Yeah. Get ready in 10. 4, 3, and let's go. Like a rocket, guys. Step on it, come on. It is all you here, holding nothing in reserve, yeah? Give me more, guys, come on. Show me, show me. Pull, pump, drive, drive. Hit that saddle, reduce your load. Come down that hill, 85, 110. Flush legs out, well done. So again, this is where if you need it to just be as advertised, 35-minute ride with more of a cool down, then go ahead and use this as your cool down. Otherwise, those of you that are game, join me. We're gonna have 5 more, and we're gonna do them all standing. So from high zone 4 to high zone 5. Drop your pedal speed way back. Hit that trough and begin to climb. Set that load up there for standing work if you're able. All right, make sure you've got enough resistance on the wheel to be sitting at your threshold 2 right now. Yeah? You've got that adjusted. Getting ready. Keep that head in the game here, guys. 4, 3, and do it. 20 seconds. You've got this, guys. Come on. That's it. Pull high. The bigger, the better. The more force you can produce. Good, good. Come on, drive it up. Pull, pull. Slow it down. Stay up if you're able. Yeah, yeah. All right. On that home stretch now, we'll get ourselves ready for this next exertion. Yeah, you want that mind and body on the same page here. Now, loose grip, shoulders relaxed. Get ready in 10. 100% focus on this hill. 4, 3, and go. 20 seconds. Yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. Throw thighs up. Stay close to that bike, guys, yeah? You're much more efficient that way. Race, pace, run. Red line it. Go, go. Slow it down. Stay up if you're able. Back to that base cadence. Back to threshold 2. Yeah? All right. Looking great, guys. Just feels so good to move that body, doesn't it? Yeah. Get ready in 10. 4, 3, and go. 20 seconds of all-out exertion here. High intensity interval training means all out. Leaving nothing in the tank. Yeah. So show me that kind of power, that kind of exertion, that kind of effort. That's it. Pull, pump, drive, slow it down. Stay up if you're able. 2 to go. Yeah. All right, guys. Paying back that oxygen deck. Good, good. You guys have been awesome today. Almost there, yeah? That's it. Get ready in 10. Now visualize this hill, guys. Get that picture, that image. Place yourself on that hill. 4, 3, and go. 20 seconds of you being amazing. Right up the hillside, yeah? Come on. It's in there. Unleash it. Sweat's flying and so are you. Get completely cooked here. Pull, pump, drive, drive. Slow it down, stay up if you're able. We have one left, guys. Just one. Yeah? Light up the end of the tunnel time. And visualize the top of the hill. And get yourself prepared. Yeah. All right, I see the top of my hill. Can you see the top of yours? Yeah. Always a welcome sight. Get ready in 10. Yeah. 4, 3, and let's go. To the top, guys. There are no obstacles. It is all you here. Yeah, do the bike in this hill. Come on. That's it. Teach it a lesson here. Come on. Pull it higher, bigger, stronger, faster. Go, go, go. Hit that saddle, reduce your load, and come down the hill. Awesome, you guys. Flush those legs out. We got an extra 5 minutes today, yeah? That's it. It's like the bonus track on a CD, yeah? Flushing those legs out. About 10 more seconds on the descent. And we're gonna bring those heart rates down. Draw pedal speed back, 70 or below. Let's take in a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Pedal speed back, 60 or below, sit up tall, deep inhale here, palms forward. Exhale, open strong to the side, open the chest. And release. Do that again. Deep inhale. Exhale, open strong. And release. Bring the right arm across, palm up, shoulder away from your ear, stretching posterior medial shoulder. Take that same arm, walk the fingers down the back, head is up. And give me a little lean to your left side, stretching triceps, lots of obliques. Back to the center and release and switch sides. And back to the center and bring that left arm across, palm up, shoulder away from your ear. Release the arms down, bring the chin to chest, relax the back of the neck. Inhale, and as you exhale, right ear to right shoulder, right fingers gently press, left palm to the ground, lengthen out left side of the neck. And release, bring chin to chest and head to the opposite side, left fingers, right palm. And release, bring the chin to the chest and the head up to neutral. How'd we do, guys? I think you did awesome. I feel it in my heart. All right, let's go ahead and hit that break and come on off and we'll stretch a little bit for our lower body before we're done here. So you're gonna stand behind your bike. I'm just gonna stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So right toes up, that's about the distance that you want there. And then you want to hinge from the ankle and feel that stretch in your calf. And you're going to feel those calves due to that flat road work we were doing today. And release and switch your sides. Left toes up and hinge from the ankle. So we want to be one lever, heel to top of the head. Yeah? And release. And then step to one side of your bike. Right foot between the saddle and the handlebars. Hinge from the hips, push the tailbone back, keep the chest up. And feel that stretch in your glute, hamstring, and calf. Yeah? And release and switch sides. Left foot up, hinge tailbone back, chest up, toes to shin, and stretch hip to heel. And release, bring the right foot above the left knee and hinge, push the tailbone back and feel that stretch in your hip abductors. Those muscles work as stabilizers the entire time you're on the bike. And release and switch sides, hinge it back. And release, and then hold on to that right foot, same hand, thighs parallel, hinge from the hips, supporting knee relaxed. Push the foot into the hand and feel that stretch in your hip flexors, quad, shins, top of foot. And release and switch sides. Kneecap facing floor, chest open. Inhale, exhale, hinge from hips. And feel that stretch in the hip flexors, quad, shins, top of foot. Yeah. And release, and then hinge hips, hands, thighs. Tuck tailbone under, let the head suspend and stretch cervical to lumbar. Roll up your back, bone by bone, bring your head up very last. Deep inhale when you get there. And exhale, rotate shoulders back. Excellent work today, you guys. Have an awesome day, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much.